A group of armed thugs have attacked a man in a daylight carjacking in Pakenham. One held a gun to the victim's chest and demanded cash, taking advantage of the man when he pulled over to fix his GPS.
A young man pulls up in a Commodore, locks it and slowly walks away to avoid attracting attention. Just minutes earlier, he'd stolen it at gunpoint with around 6 other thugs. The victim had stopped in Pakenham to fix his GPS yesterday afternoon when they approached. The leader held a handgun into the driver's chest.
The guy in a very calm voice said, "Here's what's going to happen, mate. We're going to take your keys, your wallet and your phone." And he goes, "No, you're not." And then the guys put their gun to his chin and said, "Yeah, we are."
The thief drove off and his mates ran away as the victim went for help. By coincidence, police found the car parked nearby. They suspect it might have been intended for use in crimes last night.
It's very scary. In this day and age, you have to go about with your windows up and your doors locked.
Residents on Savage Street were home, but none realised a man was being carjacked at gunpoint just metres away because there was no shouting. Several saw the group loitering nearby earlier and say they did not appear threatening.
They were doing nothing. They were just standing around, yakking.
Well, last night both of us here became fairly paranoid about locking doors, which we don't normally do.
These people just don't care. They just don't care. It's like an everyday activity.
Paul Dowsley, 7 News.
Up to 7 young men of African appearance are wanted over a terrifying carjacking in Pakenham. A 29-year-old driver pulled over in Savage Street just after 2:30 yesterday when they walked up to his window and held a gun to his head. They demanded cash, his keys and his car.
The victim wasn't sure what was going on at first and said no, and then the person's put the gun to his face and said, "No, we want that stuff."
The armed offender took off in the car while the others fled on foot. The car was dumped a short time later.